Bon appetitis. Remember how I said my baby shrimp recipe is the best? Well, I'm gonna show you how to make it. You need 1 cup of buttermilk. I don't have any milk, so I'm gonna make it with milk and vinegar. I have 1 cup of milk in here and about a tablespoon of vinegar. We're gonna leave this to sit for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes or so, our milk's gonna slightly thicken up. Now we're gonna add some APF, all-purpose flour, cornstarch, eggs, salt, and blackety peppity. Now we're gonna mix everything all together. With chopsticks because I'm Vietnamese. Just kidding, I'm a fake Vietnamese because I switched over to a whisk. It just gets the clumps better, you know what I'm saying? Your wet batter is gonna look something like this. Now we gotta make our dry batter with cornstarch. For our seasoning, we're doing onion powder, garlic powder, and then oregano leaves. I don't have the measurements for this. Just measure until your ancestors tell you to stop. But if you really need measurements, it's 1 teaspoon each. Now we're gonna juggle this like we're juggling cojones. Now that we have both stations done, we're gonna add our shrimp into this wet batter first. Get it nice and coated. Now we're gonna add our shrimp into this batter. I'm gonna give this a shake, make sure everything's coated. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's nice and coated. Now we're gonna take our shrimp out and tap off. Yeah, baby. You're an old man?
No, I'm grandpa.
You're a grandpa? Okay. Now we're gonna take the shrimp out and tap off any excess powder. Leave it to sit for 10 minutes. This is what our shrimp is gonna look like when we're done. Yeah, AJ. While our shrimp is sitting, we're gonna make our bang bang sauce with 1/2 cup of Japanese mayo. You can also use the white people kind. Let's shake this thing up first. 1/4 cup of Thai chili sauce, sriracha, rice vinegar, and some honey, but I'm not gonna add any because my baby's gonna be eating this. Now we're just gonna mix this up. The measurements for this can be adjusted to your preference. This is what our bang bang sauce is gonna look like. We have some oil heated up. Now we're just going to pan fry these. Once our shrimp is nice and golden on both sides, remove it from the heat. I got my shrimps done right here. I'm gonna drizzle some of this sauce over. Not too much. I'm gonna mix it and then add some more. Now I'm just gonna top this off with some scallions. How I like to eat my bang bang shrimp is I put rice and seaweed, a shrimp, and a bunch of cucumbers. And the way you eat this is you shove it in your mouth. Breakfast, Adam's eating some yogurt melts and he's having a bottle of milk just to hold him over while I make him his real breakfast. For breakfast, I'm gonna make him some French toast. Uh-oh, I hope it's not burning. Nope. Looks good to me. I flipped him around so he can watch me cook. Now what? I'm gonna eat the crust. Okay, come here. It's really hot, dude. I'm gonna cut these up into little squares for him. I'm not gonna give him any syrup because even though he's over 1 year old, I'm still paranoid that he'll get sick. For breakfast, Adam is eating French toast and some strawberries.
Now I eat strawberry.
Okay, you got a strawberry.
I got 2.
It's snack time. He had some Cheerios earlier and now he's gonna have some chia pudding. He saw his brother eating some Fruit Loops, so now he wants to eat some Fruit Loops. For lunch, Adam is eating gak khaw with tomato rice. Gak khaw is caramelized catfish. I made the catfish with catfish fillets with just 3 ingredients: fish sauce, water, and sugar. Snack time, Adam's eating an applesauce pouch. This is gonna be for Adam's dinner. It's the same marinade I used for shaking beef while look like. I just added some water into it to dilute it down a little bit, and I added veggies. I have some garlic tomato rice, and I'm just gonna spoon this right on over. I made it saucy because it's just easier for Adam to eat with the rice. AJ's eating something very similar.
I got hungry.
Gong dai, huh?
Yeah, I only added.
Only for Adam, okay. This first bite has a little bit of everything. I'm gonna spoon feed him, but I also put some onto his tray so he can self-feed. Oma cooked dinner for me. I have to hold his hand because he's gonna reach out. This is beef. I actually made this. Oh, angry, eh? This is, what is this? Tofu donjan. Anchovies banchan. This is one of my favorites. Fish cake banchan, my other favorite. Homemade samjan. Radish kimchi, this is one of my favorites as well. Zucchini john. And then we have right here, this is sundubu. I'll show you. Oh, and kim. Here's the sundubu, and I actually made this. This is our spread for tonight. Oma cooked. I forgot to run the dishwasher yesterday, so I have to eat pho with this whack-ass spoon. I also ran out of bean sprouts, so I'm eating pho with my bún bò Huế spicy beef noodle soup toppings. This is banana blossom and purple cabbage. And then we got our beef balls and brisket. I have my dip. This is sriracha, hoisin, and lime juice. There was a snowstorm this last week in Texas, so we've all been locked up inside the house, which I didn't mind being locked up because it was kind of therapeutic, not gonna lie. But we're finally able to go out again. What'd that mouth do? Huh? A lot of you guys are shocked by my spice tolerance, but all I have to say is, if it doesn't burn going in, and it doesn't burn coming out, say hi, people.
Hi, people.
I don't want it. Okay, think about it. My son needs me. Hello, hi, I'm back. My son just wanted to show me something in the backyard. But I was saying, the spicy food I eat does not faze me. I'm Vietnamese. I'm making Korean soybean paste soup. We need an anchovy base, so we need some anchovies. You can get this at the Korean market. This is our anchovy. We're going to rip the head off. And in the body, there's like a black gut pouch, rabbit poop looking thing. That black thing right there, we're gonna take this off, get rid of that. We're also going to need some of these fishes. This is herring. We need 8 of these, and we don't need to prep these or anything. This is 7 cups of water, and we're gonna add our fishies in. We're gonna bring this to a boil and cook this for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you're gonna add some dashi or seaweed flakes, whatever that's called, about the size of dashima. Thank you, Homa. About the size of your fist. We're gonna let this cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, our broth is gonna look something like this, and now we're just gonna remove everything. Now we're gonna add some tenjan, and then we're gonna add some gochujang. We're gonna cook this until everything dissolves. Everything's pretty much dissolved, so now we're gonna add our ingredients, starting with our onions, potatoes, squash. Give this a little mix. We're gonna bring this back to a boil. This is boiling. Now we're gonna add our mushrooms of choice. I'm using mini king oysters, tofu, and jalapenos. By the way, this soup might look like it's spicy, but I don't think it is because my baby can eat it. My baby's just built different. We're gonna add a couple squirts of cooking wine. I just added some scallion, and now we're gonna add some garlic. Why did I just raw dog my garlic? Now mix this up. This is what the soup looks like when it's done cooking. What was inside my son's party paper boxes that we gave to all the kids that came to his first birthday party? Well, for starters, each child had a box with their name on it. Each box has different things in it. It comes with stickers, and these stickers are cool because you can decorate the unicorn with the eyes, sunglasses. It also comes with this. It lights up. Turn it on, turn it off. You want hair? It also comes with this kaleidoscope that AJ already put a bunch of stickers on it. I don't know how I'm supposed to show you guys, but it's one of these little things. A small digital toy or game. Comes with one of these balloons. You blow it up, you tie it, and then it's like one of those like bop me things. It comes with a stencil. This next one is cool. It's like a fake iPad or doodling pad. It comes with a stylus. I'm not gonna open this one because I have this one. The stylus is missing, but you can draw on it. And then you press this middle button to clear it out. The only thing about this that I didn't really like is that it comes with a button battery. This slides out. It's a little bit hard to slide out, but it comes with a button battery, and there's nothing really securing this, so that might be really dangerous for little kids. But other than that, very cool. Okay, you can have it back. And then it comes with this scratch notepad. Let me show you guys. So cool. You just have to be careful because the shavings do kind of fall down. Thank you, baby.
I have that?
Yes, you can have it. Can book one now.
I want straw.
Okay. And then it comes with another mini game. That's everything I have for this particular favorite box. I told my event planner I wanted each party favorite box to cost between $5 to $10. We also had like this little horse instead of the unicorn. And then this name tag I got done over at Made & Co. just so it can stick on there. But that was what was inside his party favorite box. Okay, thank you, bye.
Mommy!
Yeah, AJ. Okay, mẹ sửa cho bỏ đó. He go eat mommy 5 minutes.
No!
No hả? No thì mẹ làm không được, okay?
I want it.
Then you have to wait for mommy 5 phút, okay? Mẹ nói cho mẹ 5 phút mẹ mới làm được.
Gosh.
Nó mới cái trường.
Oh wait, gosh, AJ. Gosh, gosh, AJ over there.
Con leo như vậy không sợ ngã hả? Con ngã con chảy máu mẹ không chở đi bệnh viện đâu á nha. Thì leo xuống.
Why?
Tại mẹ nói rồi, con ngã con chảy máu mẹ không chở đi bệnh viện đâu á. Nha. Không sợ đau hả? Không sợ ngã hả? Không sợ chảy máu hả?
No.
Your head's gonna crack open. Your brain's gonna fall out.
Okay.
Nha, thì đừng có leo, okay? Good job. I made beef with whatever. Thank you, baby, for the
I
cracker.
eat cracker.
Okay, thank you. I made beef with whatever ingredients I had in the fridge. I don't like doing voiceovers because I can't get my word out, and then my kids tend to always be, that's AJ. But I use a pressure cooker to make my pho with neck bones, the spices, the onions, ginger, and then I season it with rock sugar and fish sauce. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I just plated up my bowl with whatever meat I had, which happened to be beef shank and what is this called? Beef eye, round eye. And okay, think. I made pork bulgogi. This is how I like to eat it. I get my lettuce. We have pat over.
There might be like a little kick.
So you might hear him in the back. Put some rice onto here. Pork bulgogi, jalapeno, raw garlic, into the samjang, into your wrap. Wrap this up and shove that motherfucker into your mouth. Oh, we can't forget our soybean paste soup. I like to eat my samjang with Korean peppers. We're eating bun grill, which is Vietnamese shrimp and crab noodle soup. I'm actually eating mine with shredded cabbage instead of noodles for a low carb option. My friend told me that that's how he eats it at home, and it sounded really good, so I wanted to try it like that. So let's do the first bite. Bon appetit. Okay. Nice and tender. Look at this reel. That's my goblin son. I do recommend it with the shredded cabbage for a low carb option.
Yeah.
What that mouth do? Yummy. I just woke up from a nap. I'm hungry. I'm craving noodles, so we're making this today. This is buckwheat noodles, and Oma actually introduced this to me. This is Oma's recipe, by the way. Oma says 2 of these sticks is for like Andy because he eats a lot. I'm a 1.5 stick type of girl, and then Oma's gonna do 1 stick. We'll have like half a serving left, and that's gonna be for AJ. Another one. Instructions says to cook this for 7 minutes, but Oma says screw the instructions and to cook this for 9 minutes. I have these 2 pieces of steaks that I'm going to pair my noodles with. I need to use this up before it goes bad. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, pre-facial. Now we're gonna rinse off any extra starch. Yo, my toddler's shoving right now. I'm gonna put the noodles in this clear bowl so you guys can see it better. Ooh, that's a lot of noodles. We're gonna add some minced garlic into our noodles. AJ, good night, Sal. You bet, good night, Sal. Good job, baby. Sesame oil, sesame seeds. This is almost big jar of sauce. You can add as much or as little of this. We're gonna mix this up. Oh, with hands? Okay. Almost says I gotta do it with my gloves. Oh, better. You're cold? You wanna put a jacket on? Thì đắp chăng đi. Mẹ đâu lặng đâu mà mẹ phải đắp. Oh, you want to go get your blanket? Which one? The red one? Okay, I'll go get it. Oma đi lấy kìa. How many đi lấy cho con kìa? This smells so bomb. You're gonna taste test this. Grab a handful of noodles. Add some cucumbers to this. Some lettuce. Yo, my baby's crying. Scallion and some steak. And we're adding this guy. You guys were telling me that it's the pineapple pen guy, and probably. I guess we're doing this challenge today or tonight. It's late. I took an early nap, ate early, so now I'm hungry. So I thought I would eat this or do this challenge. I should probably eat some real food, but YOLO. That's good. You guys told me to get the 2X one, so that's what I did. I'm like salivating right now. I'm whispering because everyone's sleeping. That's what it looks like. Why does it look like there's not enough sauce for this amount of noodles? Oh, it's all stuck on that spoon. My mouth is watering. I wonder if this is good. I've only had the 1X and it was like a long time ago, so I can't remember. It smells bomb. Bon appetit. Flavor's good. My armpit's itching. Oh, I just scratched on camera for you guys. And is it supposed to get spicy? Oh, I feel it. It's getting spicy. This video was really highly requested, by the way. The flavor is good. It's spicy, but it's not like as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I rate it a 3 out of 5. Hello, hi, good morning. Adam woke up today around 7. He had some Greek yogurt this morning, some milk, He had some cereal, and then now I just am giving him some seaweed wrapped in rice, and this will conclude the rest of his breakfast. Okay, thank you, bye. Hello, hi, we're back again. Adam is going to actually finish up with some strawberries. Ngon không? No, coi chừng cái dao. Ngồi xuống. Yeah. I'm just cutting them so he can hold it. Yeah. Okay, thank you, bye. We're making 2 different types of baby food today, so stay with me. I have the water filled up to level 3, and I'm gonna pour it into this reservoir. The first one we're making is autumn chicken. You're going to need some butternut squash, potatoes, and chicken. This is chicken breast. Lock it in, close this, press start. Okay, this is number 1, done. Zucchini first, potatoes next, and our chicken breast. Press start. We got both of our baby food cooking, autumn chicken and garden zucchini chicken. Both of the foods are done, and we know that because this thing is blinking. Set this right there. We're gonna save this water. Oh, it's hot, ouch. When you're a mom, nothing hurts. This is literally all the olive oil I have left in the house. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon. Add as much or as little liquid as you want. Oh, wrong side. So this machine only has a blender on one side, which is the one thing I don't like about it. But just going to switch this, lock this in. Now blend. Add a little bit more. Okay, this consistency is perfect for Adam. Now we're gonna make the garden zucchini chicken. Save this liquid. In you go. A pat of butter. A teensy binsy wince of dill. Close this. I almost forgot the water. Now blend. This one smells better. Probably because of the dill. Oh, that smells pretty good. I could eat that myself. Psych. I forgot to mention, if you don't have this baby food maker thing, you can just put everything into a steaming basket and then into a regular blender. This video is for all the fake Vietnamese people out there. This is bánh phở. Bánh phở. Tươi. Fresh pho noodles. This is what you use to make pho, and the reason it's rock hard like Donkey Kong is because I put this in the freezer. I'm not making pho for a while. I put this in the freezer so it lasts longer. This is bún bò Huế. This is what you use to eat the spicy beef lemongrass soup. This is also bún. This is the thinner one. This is the one that you guys are all saying, oh, that's bún. This is bún. This is bánh phở. Bánh phở comes in thin and thick. Thick like me. Thin and thick pho noodles. This is the thin one. You can also do the thick one. So for all you people that are like so confident that this is bún, come again. With much love. Okay, thank you, bye. We're making an appa squash soup. I'm just kidding, it's not oppa. You're gonna need 1 oppa. This is a smaller oppa, by the way. So it's an oppa squash. You can cut this into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to do the check method. I don't know how to translate that. Dude, I suck at this method. It seems a lot easier when I saw my mom doing it. This middle part is the seed. You can discard this or use it. I normally discard it. After we've prepped our oppa squash, we're going to mince up some shrimp. I want this to still have chunks, so I'm not gonna cut it up too fine. It's gonna look something like that. We're gonna saute this so it's nice and fragrant. Next, we're gonna add our minced shrimp. Cook this and break up any large clumps. Our shrimp is cooked about 80% of the way. Now we're gonna add some chicken stock and a 1/4 cup of dehydrated mushrooms. If there's any foam, make sure you skim it out. This next ingredient's optional. I'm adding it because of Adam, but we're adding some shredded carrots. And of course, our squash. We're gonna cook this until everything's cooked through. We'll know it's cooked through when you try one and it's soft. Hot. It's soft, it's cooked through. Top it off with some scallion, cilantro, and black pepper. So for Adam, I'm just gonna cut this up really small. Sorry, the lighting here kind of sucks because my phone overheated. Okay, I'm gonna add some rice to this. This is Korean multigrain rice. This is gonna be Adam's dinner. Adam is eating pekju. What almost said? I just mixed it with some Korean multigrain rice. I wonder if he could eat all this. Oma, you think Adam could eat all this?
Yes.
Oma normally gives him like a small bowl like this. He eats 3-4 bowls at a time. He cries when you don't give him more food, huh?
You crying too much.
Oh, sorry. There's jalapenos in this and he's eating it.
But he don't care the jalapeno.
He's built different, Oma.
You made him like that.
You know when I was pregnant with him, you know what? I was eating a lot of spicy food. Inside this, there's cabbage, doenjang, onions, jalapenos, tofu, soft tofu, and the anchovy soup base. I posted a recipe on how to make this, but I did it with different types of veggies. Water break. No, his fingers are so cute. I wish AJ ate like this. I'd be so happy. AJ used to like eating purple rice.
Don't buy the ice cream or something like that.
I know, but it's because I like to eat it. That's why I buy it.
No, money. You have to quit.
I had to hide it from him.
Cereal, cut the cereal is a sweet, not sweet thing.
He's almost done. Ngoisung, you okay? Huh?
When you finish it, I give it to you.
He can't eat that.
I know. He look at me.
When you eat something in front of him and you don't share with him, he gets very like fancy. Almost done. Ngoisung! Ngoisung! Yeah. I mean, no, how about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? No, Jan, my what? No, I don't like him playing with his food because he gets dirty and we have to go somewhere later today. Last bite. He's a very fancy boy. Da 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 da. Con ngồi xuống cho mommy. Trời ơi, coi nó đứng lên kìa. Oh my god.
Sit down. No. Sit down.
All done, Grammy. This is everything Oma cooked for me tonight. This is battered imitation crab. We didn't do the real crab because I'm not in this economy, baby. This is fried fish. This is Oma's kimchi. She did the shortcut version because we needed it today. This is my favorite banchan. This is anchovy banchan. I've been eating this 3-4 times a day for the last 3-4 days with just plain old rice. It's so good. This one's new. I don't think I've eaten this, but this is some sort of potatoes and carrots sauteed in sugar, soy sauce, and some other things. This is my first time eating it. It's really, really good. I really like this. We got our Korean multigrain rice, and we have let me show you guys. This is doenjang jjigae, which is a Korean soybean paste soup. Oma made it with napa cabbage this time, and she used soft tofu instead of firm tofu. Yummy! Yeah, baby. Pancake, okay. Bon appetit. The last time I posted this recipe, you guys tore it up. You guys love this recipe so much that so many of you guys remade it. So today I'm gonna share this recipe again. This is garlic green beans. We're melting some butter. Once this is halfway melted, we're gonna add some salt, garlic powder, and red pepper flakes if you want it to burn your booty hole, but not really burn your booty hole because you already know how it is over here on this page. Mix this until it's all melted. Yo, my toddler's tripping. Now we're gonna add our green beans. We're gonna cook this until there's a bright green. Whoever's gonna eat this is gonna choke and die because it's long. Should I cut that up? And they got teeth. Once there's a nice bright green, we're gonna add our garlic. At this point, you can turn off your heat and let the residual heat do the rest. It's not bun real without the shrimp paste. Bon appetit. This is 5 cups of hot water and we need to soak 3 ounces of dried shrimp into this. Soak this for at least 30 minutes. While we're waiting for our shrimp to soak, you're going to need one of these cans. You can either do the crab or the shrimp, and you can find this at any Vietnamese market or H Mart. Add this in here. Canned crab meat. This one is from the Vietnamese market. I just drained it. Or you can use the one from the white people market. The texture is a little bit different. Either or works. Ground pork, eggs. Now we're gonna mix this up. This is what our meat paste is going to look like. By now, our shrimp should be done soaking, and we're gonna add this into a food processor. Make sure you reserve this liquid. Wait, reserve means to not throw away, right? I think so. Make sure you don't throw this liquid away. Our shrimp is gonna look something like this. Yo, my baby's tripping. Then we're gonna add this into here. If you don't have a food processor, you can also use a pestle or mortar. My toddler's tripping. One trips, the other trips. Mix this all together. Our meat paste is gonna look something like this, and now we're just gonna set this off to the side. I'm blanching my pork with some ginger and peppercorn. They were supposed to send me pork spare ribs, but they sent me the wrong one, so this is gonna have to do. This is coming to a boil. I'm gonna turn off my heat and rinse and drain this under cold water. We need to make our broth. This is the reserved shrimp water.
Hi! Hi!
Did my kids move this over? Why'd you guys let them? To our shrimp water, we're just adding regular water and we're gonna bring this over a boil. My broth is boiling. Now we wanna add our spare ribs, but like I mentioned earlier, I didn't have any, or the grocery store delivered me the wrong one, so I'm adding in my pork. We're gonna cook this and bring this back to a boil. This is starting to come back to a boil. I'm gonna reduce my heat and simmer for 30 minutes. While this is simmering, you're gonna get this foam. Make sure you scoop all this out and discard it. Now we need to make our sauteed tomatoes. I have a 1/4 cup of oil heated up. In goes our garlic. We're gonna cook this until it's nice and fragrant. It's nice and fragrant. In goes our onions. And we're gonna saute this for a couple minutes. My onions are nice and translucent. I'm gonna add my tomatoes. I just cut these into quarters. And 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. We're gonna saute this for a couple of minutes. The tomatoes should still hold shape. I can turn off my heat at this point. It's been 30 minutes. Now we're gonna add our sauteed tomatoes. I should just pour this. I don't want it splattering everywhere. I gotta scrape all this in because it's where the good stuff's at. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna season this with salt, sugar, tamarind powder, and that stanky shrimp paste. Mix this all together until everything's dissolved. If you don't have shrimp paste, you can use fish sauce. Our seasoning's dissolved. Now we're gonna add fried tofu. I got my tofu already fried at the Vietnamese market. Remember the shrimp paste that we made at the very beginning? Well, now we're gonna add 1 large spoonful at a time. This soup is so loaded right now, oh my gosh. I just cranked my heat back to high and we're gonna cook this until the meat paste floats to the top. Our broth is now done, everything's floating to the top. I just had a friend tell me he eats his shrimp and crab noodle soup with shredded cabbage instead of noodles, so I think I'm gonna try that. Now I'm gonna add some scallion, cilantro, thinly sliced onions, and now let's ladle the broth on. Ooh, look at all that real.
No.
We're making baby food today. The first one is cider pork and potatoes. And again, we're filling up the reservoir with water. Into our basket, we're adding sweet potatoes, apples, and pork. Lock it in. Press start. It's not even plugged in. Man, we know it's plugged in because it's blinking. Now press start. I already made this one, but we're making it again. This is Moroccan style chicken. First, we're adding in our carrots. Next is potatoes and our chicken. Some of you guys were concerned that I was feeding my child raw chicken. I did not feed him raw chicken. This is a steamer. When I turn this on, everything cooks. It steams everything, so the chicken does get cooked with it, and the pork will too. This is done, and we know that because this thing is blinking. Remember, this side is the only side that has a blender, so... Saving the liquid, we're adding this in, a teaspoon of olive oil, a couple dashes of cinnamon, and as much or little liquid. This is just about right for Adam. This one's getting booted into bloop, olive oil, cumin, and some of this liquid. Perfect. I mentioned this last time, but again, if you don't have this machine, just put everything to a steamer and to a regular blender. Now we need to jar these. This is our cider pork and potatoes, Moroccan style chicken. This is a plate of veggies. Cucumbers, bell peppers, sprouts, avocados, and imitation crab. Almost says I'm getting old, so I have to eat this.
I give you.
You give me a lot of wasabi?
Yeah, a lot of.
Oma knows what's
you
up.
like spicy.
I think my spice tolerance scares her. She's gonna make me a wrap. I don't know how to do this.
This is okay, sweet.
Avocados. And sprouts. Oh, it's like a hand roll. Thank you, Oma. She drizzled a little bit of the soy sauce wasabi in here. This looks pretty. What'd that mouth do?
Eat it. I'm gonna cut it more.
No, this is fine. I can cut it. That looks really good.
Right now, it's a little kid, so you enjoy. With a kid, you can make it.
She put like some cucumbers, bell pepper, more bell pepper. This is imitation crab and sprouts.
Avocado.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot the avocado. Ooh, that's a lot. This is just wasabi and soy sauce that Oma mixed together. And she knows I like a lot of wasabi, so she put a lot in here. Ooh. You don't want it, Oma?
No, you eat it.
Riley's right there.
Right, is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She wanted to go outside, but she saw a bee or something. She ran back inside. This is good.
I worry about you and not eat. You don't like it. That's okay, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're making honey walnut shrimp. We need to make our candied walnuts with some water, sugar, another one. We're gonna cook this until everything melts. Everything's just about melted. Now we're gonna add our walnuts. I don't have any walnuts, so I'm gonna use a combination of these nuts. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. I'm gonna bring this to a boil and let this cook for 2 minutes boiling. After 2 minutes, remove our nutty nuts. Spread this out so it can dry. We need to make our honey walnut sauce with some Japanese mayo. You can also use the white people kind. Mac'aom. Mac'aom. Yeah, right.
That's it gross.
Your face. Condensed milk.
Yeah.
Watch me cut this lemon with one hand.
Mama,
Yeah, baby.
I will carry you.
Hmm?
I will help you. Do you need help?
Skilled. The juice from half a lime. It's really hard to mix with one hand.
Wait for my hand. Mommy.
Oh, má ơi, thấy chưa? Cái gì ông nội kia hả? Đòi bé bây giờ đòi gì đây? Taste test this.
Mama.
What? Thấy không? Our honey walnut sauce is done. We're gonna set this off to the side. We need 4 egg whites. The whole squad is home. We're gonna whisk this until it becomes foamy, like this. And then we're gonna add some cornstarch to this and whisk it all together. Ooh. Our batter's gonna look something like this. We're gonna coat our shrimp in this batter. Tap off any excess. And then pan fry. Pan fry this until it's nice and golden on both sides.
Ah, it squirted on me. Ah, it squirted on me again.
Nice and golden on both sides. Our shrimps are all done. Now we need to coat it with the honey walnut sauce. Our honey walnut sauce. We're gonna toss everything all together. Add the rest of this. We're like a saucy, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, look at that. It's too hot. I made a mess doing that.
No, put in the house. No, put on it.
I'm gonna hook Andy up with some of these shrimps and some of these nuts. He better eat these nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only gave Appa 6 shrimps. How scandalous of me. I made dinner, Appa.
Thanks, honey.
Bon appetit. I'm making pork bulgogi, so we need thinly sliced pork. Next, we need to slice up our onions. I already got my scallion chopped up about 1 inch wide. Now we just need to mix everything together, starting with our onions, scallion, minced garlic, gochugaru, gochujang. I recently started using this soy sauce. It's a Korean soy sauce, and because I'm making Korean food, we're gonna use it. Mirin, sugar, rice syrup. If you don't have this, then you can just use sugar. I just recently switched over to this sesame oil because my mother-in-law says this is the best one. You're gonna need some sesame oil, ginger, and some blackity peppery. Now we're just gonna mix this up. Marinate this for at least 20 minutes. I did it for 1 hour, and now I'm gonna cook this on a skillet. This oil is nice and hot like me, and now we're just gonna cook our pork. We're gonna leave this to cook untouched for a couple minutes. Once this is cooked through, remove it from the heat. This is our soybean paste soup. I cut up some garlic, jalapenos, the steamed eggs. We're eating this. This is pork bulgogi, and then I made homemade samjang. We're making Oma's big jar sauce of sauce. First, you need a lot of minced garlic. That's probably, I don't know, that much. This is gochujang. You need 1.5 part of this. 3/4 part of gochugaru. Bro, my mother-in-law doubled it. 1 part of sugar.
But if you don't want to put it in the one pot, just 3/4 is okay.
This is the sugar that she's using.
And then 1 pot is soy sauce.
1/2 part of mirin. This is sesame oil.
1/2 cup. 2 big spoons. Okay.
And now she's gonna add some rice syrup. Doorknob. Hello, hi. Adam's eating bunryu. I froze individual servings, defrosted, warmed it up, and added some noodles. Ăn pancake hả? Okay, đi lấy đi. Biết lấy không?
That was too high.
Siêu hai mẹ lấy nha.
Okay.
Cho mẹ 5 phút nha. Mẹ đang đút cho em. Mẹ đút xong mẹ lấy thôi.
Big.
Okay, I'm big.
Yeah. I wash. I wash.
Em nhỏ.
I wash.
You're small. Chị con có ok không vậy?
Yeah. Take the booty. Take the booty.
Yo, Golem, calm down. Just checking to see if there's any more. He stands up. My neighbor gave me some pitchabam, which is like shredded pork or chicken floss. I combined it with some Korean multigrain rice, and I'm just going to mix it all together like this. This is Adam's lunch, and then AJ's eating something very similar. It's gonna look something like this. I'm gonna take some kim, some seaweed. I'm just gonna wrap it up, and I'm just gonna do a bunch of little bites for Adam. Nè, cậu con nè, chờ đi. Ngồi xuống, mẹ lấy cho con nè. Hi. Cứ đút vô mồm đi. It's hot today in Texas, so this is my first time trying this Twix ice cream bar.
Yeah, see what is mine. Box your jacket.
You already have. Yo.
Is chocolate on my dry cream, Mama? Chocolate on my dry cream? Is chocolate on my ice cream, Mama? Chocolate on my ice cream?
It's cold. I have sensitive teeth.
Yeah, me too. It's cold too.
Hold on. Okay, am I tripping? But where's all the nuts at? The peanuts.
Oh, my baby crying.
Yo, my baby's crying. Okay, bye.
No.
Look at AJ's plate. It's just pasta. I just picked up dinner. So let's do a haul of everything I got. This place is my favorite Italian restaurant ever. Don't try to convince me to try another Italian restaurant because I am 100% biased. I love this place. Their marinara vinaigrette is chef's kiss, and they give you free bread. First, we got a salad coming in strong.
Wow, Mama, that's so cool.
Next, we have pasta. Guess who this is for?
Let me try.
It's for AJ.
Let me try.
Anya, Ande. You're welcome, baby. This is the stromboli. Am I supposed to do this? Cut into it? I'm cutting into it so you guys can see. That looks amazing. Next, we got the pizza. Oh, why is there a missing slice? Did they eat one of my pizza slices? I'm just kidding. I gave it to AJ. Bag number 2. Where's that free bread? Applesauce. Oh, this thing, the marinara vinaigrette.
Mama.
So good. The free bread. 1, 2, 3. They gave us 3. What is this thing right here? I got the red sauce Amano C. This is gonna be for my mother-in-law. I think she likes seafood. Oma, you like seafood, right? Yeah, she likes seafood. I don't remember what this was called, but I originally asked for the chicken franchise. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But they said they stopped serving that and they served this, which is very similar to it. I think this is, I wanna say it's a chicken piccata, but wait, there's more. Ooh, this is a soup. It smells like tomato soup, tomato basil soup. I'm gonna use an Asian spoon with this because I don't know what kind of soup this is. It has carrots, celery, beans, green beans, pasta. Yeah. Are you a zombie? Let's try this.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
That's my toddler. This will be good for Adam. This soup. How many?
Oh, can I get some?
Yeah. I also got dessert. This is, I can't remember what this is called either. It was this or the chocolate mousse, and I said this because I already know what chocolate mousse tastes like. I've never heard or seen this. Oh, that is so good. It tastes like lemon. And then I also got this. Oh, I think this is a sandwich of some sort. Yummy. Aloha. I ordered 4 In-N-Out meals and they only gave me 4 ketchup packets. So Heinz to the rescue. This is the no sugar added ketchup, and I've been using this for a hot minute now because Heinz, duh. I normally like to. This is In-N-Out. Did I say that already? I probably did, but you guys can hear it again. What that mouth do? Where's the lettuce? This little janky piece of lettuce right here. They gotta be kidding me. And now what's going on? Oh. Bon appetit. We're making the hooky or bean curd pork rolls. You're gonna need, you guessed it, bean curd, and you can get this at the Vietnamese market. We're gonna rehydrate our bean curd by soaking it in water. Be careful not to break it because it's very fragile, like me. Psych. This is what it's gonna look like. Now we're gonna set this off to the side and let this rehydrate. We also need to rehydrate our black fungus. We're gonna take 1, 2. Add some hot water to this. And we're also gonna set this off to the side. Next, we need to make our filling. You can use any form of ground meat. I'm using ground pork. To our ground pork, we're gonna add some cornstarch, onions, chicken bouillon, onion or garlic powder, sugar, salt, and blackity peppery. Now we're gonna mix this up. I forgot the fungus. We forgot her. We gotta drain. Rinse it under cold water. Cut this up. Oh gosh, it's gonna be so hard to put this glove on now because my hands are wet. Nothing's impossible for me. This is what our filling is going to look like. By now, our bean curd should be ready. I did that with one hand. Oh my god, I am so skilled. We're gonna pat as much of this water off as we can. Our filling. Bloop. I'm going to carefully flip this over. Cut the extra off. If it's falling apart like my life, it's okay. You see how this piece isn't long enough? We're gonna get another piece, lay it right on top, and then roll this right on over. You could trim the edges to make it look pretty, but once it's fried up, it really won't make a difference. If you have extra scrappy pieces, just throw them in like this. I have some of my oil heated up, and I'm just gonna pan fry these. They kind of look like tamales. This is what they're gonna look like when they're done. Ooh. I made a big batch of pho for my... It doesn't look that big with what's going on, but I made a big batch of pho for my brother and his girlfriend because they were supposed to visit me, but because of the rain here in Texas, their flight got delayed, so they just rescheduled their trip entirely. So I'm gonna show you guys what I made. So this big batch of pho is actually just gonna be for me, Andy, and my mother-in-law. I didn't make this too spicy because they can't really eat spicy foods that well like me. So I made an extra batch of this lemongrass sauteed chili oil because I want my bowl to be spicy because I like it to burn my booty hole. You know what I'm saying? Yummy! Yummy! I have to try this because I made it. This is just some garlic and rice flour. We need to fry some garlic so our oil is nice and hot. I'm gonna drop in my garlic. As soon as there's some color to your garlic, turn off your heat. You have to keep stirring, otherwise it's gonna burn. You don't want burnt garlic. The reason I coated my garlic with rice flour is because it makes it extra crispy. It's kind of like when you coat a chicken wing with flour. It's coming to a nice gold color. Again, my heat is still off, and I've been stirring this whole time. Now I'm gonna remove my garlic from the pan. I strained my garlic from the oil. Using the same oil from our garlic, we're gonna add that back in, plus a little bit more oil, or a lot more. Once our oil is nice and hot, we're gonna add our shallots. When there's some color to this, you're gonna add in your sauce, black pepper to taste, and some red pepper flakes. This is optional. Add this if you want it to burn your booty hole. Once this is boiling, reduce your heat to low and simmer this for 2 minutes. It's done simmering, my heat is off, and now I'm just gonna add in my fried garlic. Our combination sauce is now done. Heating up some oil. When the oil is hot, we're gonna saute our shallots and garlic. Cook this so it's nice and fragrant, and then add in your ground meat of choice. I'm using pork. Once this is cooked 50% of the way through, add in your combination sauce. This next ingredient is optional, but you can add some garlic chili paste, chili oil, or red pepper flakes. My meat is cooked through. I turned off my heat, and now I'm gonna add some scallion. We're gonna assemble a bowl of Mi Cole dry noodles. Starting with the base is gonna be lettuce, blanched bean sprouts. This is the egg noodles I'm using. Blanch this in boiling water for a couple of seconds. Remove. Add this into your bowl. I'm gonna add some rice noodles, which is the same thing as pho noodles. Our ground pork. Another one. Squid. Shrimps. Quail eggs. And the best thing to ever graze the earth, mushrooms, and a lot of it. And some chives. Whether your dry noodle is good or not, it all depends on the sauce. I'm making another small batch of pho. I have onion, ginger, my spices. I'll go into details about this later. And then some sort of bone. I'm using the short rib from yesterday. You can also use chicken bone, rock sugar, and some fish sauce. Your onion, ginger, and spices. Make sure you char everything in your bones. Make sure you blanch it or parboil this. Toss it all into a pot, bring it to a boil, see how it's boiling, and then just reduce your heat and then simmer this for at least 5 to 6 hours. We're gonna fill up the water as needed, but I'm probably only gonna do 4 to 6 hours because this is a smaller batch. If I was making a bigger batch, I would probably simmer it for 6 to 8 hours. But because this is a really small batch, I'm only gonna do like 4 to 5, 6 hours, maybe if she's lucky. Harmony bought this. She said we eating good tonight. This was $60 worth of meat, which is way out of my tax bracket. It's Adam's birthday, so you know what time it is. It's tool time. I'm just kidding, it's birthday pancake time. Yeah, baby. Yep, mommy, you're low now. I'm okay, baby. I would have done this in the morning, but the last time I did this in the morning without Andy because he was at work for AJ. Oh my god, my thing is open. Andy was high-key pretty sad that he wasn't there, so I told him I'll save it and wait for him to come home. So we're doing the birthday pancakes, breakfast, at night. So we got our cake batter, eggs, and sprinkles. Pretty sure I wasn't supposed to eat that raw, but oh well, YOLO. Yo, my toddler's tripping. AJ got go, okay, how do you guys list? You guys list like this? Or like this? Is there a difference? I don't know, but I'm doing it like this. What that hand do? Some of you guys gave me advice on how to cook this, so I'm gonna implement it to this time. Batter going in. Adam's turning 1, so we're only doing 1 pancake. You guys told me not to flip it until the edges brown up or there's bubbles in here, so I'm gonna follow that advice. What the heck? I see a bubble. Am I supposed to flip it? I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to flip it. Is my heat too high? I don't know. What's going on? I'm just gonna trust my gut instinct and flip it when my ancestors tell me to. My ancestors are calling my name. I think it's time, you guys. Dang, how am I gonna flip this? Oh, shit. I'm freaking the best. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to press this down, but I'm going to. Oh, yeah. It's kind of burnt. We'll just flip this over. He won't know. Sprinkle. I don't have a candle, so we're going to have to use the stove. Where should I put the... Oh, dang it. I don't know where to put this now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Oh, joy, just jacket. Blow it up. Oh, hey. Yo yin yay.
Oh, okay.
It's lunchtime. AJ's eating his lunch. Adam just finished breastfeeding, and I'm feeding him some more of this. This is Siggy's yogurt. I like this brand because it's high in protein and it's pretty healthy and he likes it. So no fuss there. After he eats this, I'm going to put him down for his nap and then finish up the rest of my chores, which is I still need to finish up laundry. And then I still need to finish up mopping and sweeping.
Thanks for coming back and staying with us.
We're trying this Korean, what baby? Want rice? Not what? We're trying this Korean restaurant out that you guys have been recommending to me. Cucumbers, the fish cake, kimchi, radish. I don't know what this is, but this looks questionable. I'm gonna try it anyway. This is what we're eating. And that's my baby getting the big boss treatment. This is my first time eating anything like this. I've had like something similar, but not spicy. I'm gonna taste test the soup. It was hot. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is some sort of salt, and I'm gonna add some of that in it. Whoa, that was a lot. This is what AJ's eating, just plain rice. Bro, you okay over there? Adam! I don't know what this is. I think this is eggplant. Oh, that's good. These are the best kimchi pieces, the one that's like... Oh, what I was trying to say is these are the best kimchi pieces. Oh my god, my mouth. Look at him trying to climb up on the table. You have your bowl of gel, which there's no toppings in it. You can add whatever you want. I'm gonna add some pork intestine. We have the liver, the heart, pig's ear, and we have pork blood, but I don't like eating this, so I'm gonna leave it back. We have veal.
You know what veal is, right?
Baby cow.
No,
AJ
nó đóng.
Suốt ngày má con chuyên môn như vậy.
Chuỗi bà hả? We got some Chinese donuts, which is giò cháo white.
I know,
Đây,
right?
cái lần
Cầm cái ăn. Bạn ăn cái này không?
hả? Chưa.
Không bỏ đây.
Cứ để đó đi.
We have an NP in the family. And we have a dumbass in the family, my brother.
I thought you were gonna say yourself. Damn, look how big he is.
I gave birth naturally with this kid. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, here. Nè. Dạ không cho ăn cái nè.
So basically, he's whining because he's not getting fed.
Yeah,
La
because I'm not feeding him fast. Nè.
What a good life.
Okay, I'm gonna finish dinner with my family. Okay, thanks, bye. The chokehold that this meal has had on me the last several days is absolutely wild. I would eat this even after I just finished eating a meal. It's rice, Korean multigrain rice is purple, the anchovy banchan, and the seaweed. What that mouth do?
It's your mama.
Yeah, baby.
Emma down there. See that? You see? Mommy.
Yeah, baby.
You see that?
Wow, I did see that.
Mommy, see Bella.
Whoa, it flipped upside down.
Yeah, mama.
This is what my mother-in-law made for me today. I told her I really liked this yesterday, so she made it again today. This is tofu. This is the dip, I think. This is homemade samjang. This is John, right, Omar? John? This is the soybean paste soup, and then we have this. We're gonna eat like some, which is like lettuce wraps. Oma said that when she's here, I get to eat first because moms usually never get to eat first. We got our lettuce. Grab me a meat, please.
Yeah.
Babe, what the hell is this sorry ass piece of meat that Andy just handed me?
Sorry.
His mom just yelled at him.
I hope that shit's rare.
We got our meat. Let's put some of this right here so I don't have to reach. We're gonna add some of this radish onto here. This is my mom's homemade, or my mother-in-law's homemade samjang. Should I put this whole thing in my mouth? What'd that mouth do? Oh, we forgot these leaves. What'd that mouth do, Ron? This is firm tofu. She just seasoned it with salt, pepper, and then pan fried it. This is a Korean pepper. It's not spicy. And I just dipped it in some what?
Come on.
Huh?
Look this. Look at that.
I'm sorry. I got water on his iPad, so he wasn't so happy with me.
I don't give it to Coco.
He ate a lot of it. I could sure get used to this life.
Mommy.
What happened? Con muốn cái gì con nói. Con nói con không có gọng lên.
I need help by Uncle.
Like that.
No.
Like that.
No.
Con muốn gì mẹ không hiểu con phải nói.
I want Sunny. I want Washi
You want monster jam? I really need a food net. But anyways, I made dinner. This is the hoki, which is fried bean curd pork roll. Why does it look sorry like your ex when he cheated on you and you found out, so you left him, and so he's begging for you back, but then you don't want to get back with him, so he ends up buying you a Tesla and a Chanel Classic Flatback, and you still don't take him back, but you take the Tesla and you take the Chanel Classic Flatback, but he's so sorry that he cheated on you, so he lets you keep all that. That's how sorry it looks. But anyways, this is egg cabbage stir fry. This is salted eggs. I just got this at the grocery store. I didn't home. Is that a shell? Whoever's gonna eat that's gonna die. Anyways, and this is a shrimp spinach soup. Let me show you guys the shrimp. I minced it so it's teeny tiny because, you know, Adam. It's all that white floating stuff. Look at how fancy these chopsticks are. It's on both sides. Bon appetit. I didn't know that that was going to be raw. I thought it was going to be cooked. I ordered 2 rolls and they're raw. They have fresh wasabi here. We just asked for fresh wasabi. I like it when it burns my booty hole.
Yeah.
It fell down. Man. This looks pretty raw.
Yeah. So this looks like green shit.
Fresh wasabi is better. It has a more clean taste. Oh, I like the tail. Is this the fresh wasabi right here?
I was like, nothing. Yo, you know,
Are you really gonna eat that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all wasabi right there. Hey.
we go to Shabu, we have a hot dog, 10. I'm not even bullshitting.
Is she crying in the bathroom?
No.
Oh, our first date was Shabu, and when I ordered like 8, he was like shocked. I'm like, what? It's normal. This is
Okay,
Vietnamese
I take one.
behavior. I think it's because I've been eating spicy food since like a baby.
Is that hot? Oh, it is hot. The rock goes down there.
Oh shit, that's what I do.
With that mouth food on too.
Put some of that.
This is fried tofu.
This is sea bass.
Oh, this is a big ass piece. Check that out. Why is it all breaking apart? This
It
is,
looks kind of green.
I don't know, beef.
They're not the sushi. I'm not eating any of it.
Dude, what are these things? These things are, oh, it's mushroom.
This is yuzu cheesecake and this is an ube
layered cake. Is that your fork or spoon? Can I have it or borrow it? Oh, stop being stingy. Oh, what's this little crummy thing? This is yuzu cheesecake. I like that. This is the ube. Oh, that's good. We're making Korean multi-grain rice. Oh, my pimple. First, you need a big bucket so we can mix everything together. Next, you're gonna need some white rice. Another one. You're gonna need some black sweet rice, pressed barley, peeled mung bean, and sweet rice. So I moved this to the ground to mix it, and looks good, right? This is what our rice is going to look like when it's all mixed up. Halmani's gonna teach us how to wash this kind of rice. So first you have to do whatever hand motion this is that she's doing. See?
And then wash it.
This first round of water, we discard it. Fill it up with some more water. Discard the second batch of water. This third round of water, we're saving it to make the Korean soybean paste soup. We're saving this batch of water to make Korean soybean paste soup. Halmani washed the rice until it ran clear. Now we're filling it up with clean drinking water. We're using the water finger rule to measure the rice to water ratio. He measures like one knuckle thing. Oh my god, my hands are dry. She uses one little notch. We're gonna use the rice cooker to make the rice. I put it under the mix quick setting. Oh my god, I need to clean that. This is what it's gonna look like when it's done cooking, and now all we need to do is fluff it up. Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Tuesday, December 20th.
We're making two different types of baby food again. The first one is Moroccan style chicken, and the second one I already showed you guys how to make it, but I'm gonna show you guys again. It's zucchini garden chicken. P.S. Don't give me crap for any of the names. I'm not making them up. I'm just following a cookbook. To make the Moroccan style chicken, you're gonna need some carrots. Let me do it this way so you guys can see it better. Potatoes and chicken. P.S. There's just something about raw chicken that I can't do with it. Close this. Press start. This one is the garden zucchini chicken. Again, I already showed you guys how to make it, but I'm gonna show you guys again. Zucchini in. They call me Sir Trips because I be tripping. Potatoes and chicken breast. Again, close this. Press start. I just finished cooking, which is why I look the way I do, but this just finished cooking, the Moroccan style chicken. Ooh, that was hot. I'm gonna reserve this liquid. The one thing I don't like about this is that it only blends on one side. We're gonna dump this in here. A splash of this liquid, a dash of cumin. Let's do a little bit more. He's Asian. And then blend! I almost forgot the olive oil. Not too much. Now, this looks about done. It's gonna look like that. I'm gonna set this off to the side. I'm gonna do the same thing to my garden zucchini chicken. For the garden zucchini chicken, I'm gonna add a pat of butter and some dill. Our liquid. And this is what's gonna look like. Now we just gotta jar these up. My mom made bánh cuốn using rice paper. I actually gave her the hack, but she hacked the hack even more. It tastes like the real deal. And the trick too is you want to leave the rice paper soaking in water for like 5 minutes. So it gives the rice paper a chance to bloom. It's pretty good. It's legit. And I'm going to film a video for you guys because do not sleep on this hack. These peppers my mom grew, they're extra barnya booty hole spicy. Like spicier than... You hear her telling me not to eat anymore? They're spicy.
No more. No more. Anh nó bơn cái bao tử hết.
I like to cut this up. The best way to eat it is like this. This is bánh cuốn nhân thịt. Okay, bye. Hello, hi, I forgot to tell you. This is equivalent to like ham. It's Vietnamese ham. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the ones with like the little, I don't know what this thing is called. The clear jello looking thing on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Alright, I'm okay, I'm good. Okay, bye. I made dinner, Appa.
Thanks, honey.
I'm making Panda Express chow mein. We need to chop up some celery. We also need to chop up some cabbage. P.S. That's my son's music that's playing in the background. It's the Monster Jam theme song. He's like obsessed with it. We're also gonna need some onions. Okay, so I have all of our veggies prepped. We have about half a cup each of celery, cabbage, onion, and these are gonna be the chow mein noodles that I'm using. These noodles cook really fast. So I'm just gonna cook them for about 20 to 30 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Thank you. You okay? We're heating up some oil. I'm gonna use sesame oil. Now we're gonna saute our onions. and cabbage. Once there's some color to this, add your celery. I cooked this for about 1 minute and I'm gonna add my chow mein.
That's the one, right?
It's just once everything's well combined, add some soy sauce. And oyster sauce. Now our chow mein noodles are done. We just need to plate up. Yeah, baby. We got our Panda Express copycat chow mein.
Yeah, I want noodles.
One noodle? Okay, baby. Let's get Andy some veggies. I'm gonna hook Andy up with some of these shrimps and some of these nuts.
Where's it going?
You better eat these nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only gave Appa 6 shrimps. How scandalous of me. Yummy. This is a toddler friendly, let me correct myself. This is an AJ friendly recipe, and since AJ is a toddler, it qualifies. So this is a toddler friendly recipe. Cut some slits into your tomatoes. So it looks like that. Drop in your tomatoes and blanch for a couple minutes. Now we're gonna peel, de-seed. So it looks like that. Place this into a food processor and blend. We got our pork ribs. These are already blanched, rinsed, and dried off. I'm gonna marinate this with some shallots, salt, and black pepper. We're gonna caramelize our onions. I'm gonna add some sugar. Once this is nice and caramelized, remove it from heat. Now we're gonna add our pork ribs and give them a nice sear. Add your tomatoes, carrots, chicken stock, fish sauce, chicken bouillon, and our caramelized onions. Bring this to a boil, reduce your heat, and simmer for 20 minutes. Add in 1 can of navy beans. I'm using Bush's beans. They may be small, but they're mighty with a smooth and mild flavor and a dense texture. My goodness, there's one stuck in here. No beans left behind. We're bringing this back to a boil, and we're gonna add our cornstarch slurry. To top this off with some scallion. These things are 40 bucks each, but my parents made these, so I got them for free. This is bangchung. Bangtet is the round one. Bangchung is the square one. Oh, and P.S. my dad has really good penmanship. I wonder if there's Lisa in here. What a scam. Oma's here, so I'm gonna make this for her. I think she likes eating this. Oma, you've eaten this before, right?
You give it to me.
A long time ago, right? Yeah. And you liked it? Viet power. Should I cut through the banana leaf or should I not? I'm going to. Bangchung is normally made with sweet sticky rice, mung bean, pork filling. Well, at least this one is. Other ones have different types of filling. Look at the ratio on that. That looks so bomb. I tell my mom I like a lot of meat filling, so she didn't skip out. And a lot of the mung bean. You know how much these cost when you buy it out there? It's like $40 for one.
I don't know. How can I buy it?
You don't need to buy it, Oma. You have my mom. My mom will make it for you.
Oh, don't say that. Makeup food is not easy to make.
I know, but she makes this every single year. Hi, mamas. Hi, Dog Leolan. That's Riley. She's a Shiba. She acts like a cat. You guys are always asking me for more dog content. Well, she tells me when she wants to be in the videos, okay? Haha, this is all sticky. Duh, it's called sticky rice. I like to fry mine up. Another one. This one kind of fell apart like your life, but I have everything fried up. Well, this one spread eagle on me, but this one didn't. Oma just broke them both up because she wanted equality. So this is broken and then she broke hers up too. This is sugar. You guys are gonna judge me so hard right now, and that's fine because I don't judge you when your boyfriend cheats on you and you take him back. Ooh. How do I start this? Okay, hear that crunch, 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 crunch. Oh. Hot. Normally I'm supposed to eat this with like pickled veggies, but I don't have any, so. These freeze really well, so if you have leftovers, I would just cut them into individual servings, wrap them up in saran wrap, and then freeze it. And you can eat it like a year later. This bite has meat, mung bean, and the glutinous rice, so it's the perfect bite right here. Okay, goodbye.